Okay guys, today we're going to learn about two different structures of verbs. Okay? Alright, but first of all, I'm going to show you a PowerPoint presentation which is about the subject for English 5. It's called, can you please read it, Kevin?
Verbs followed by gerunds
or infinitives. Okay? So, we're going to learn about structures for verbs that are followed by a gerund or an infinitive form. Or sometimes they are together. You can use both ways. Okay, so let's start by what's a gerund? First, let's find out what a gerund means. Elizabeth, can you please read it?
When a verb ends in ing, it may be a gerund or present participle.
Okay, so a gerund form, it's always an ing, right? You have a verb plus an ing. Okay, can you continue, Kevin?
It's important to understand that they are not the same.
Okay, so gerund and present participle are different. They have the ing form, but they are used differently on a sentence.
Different structure.
Yes, or different meanings. Okay, let's see first what a gerund is. Gerund form, it says, when we use a verb in ing form, more like a noun, it is usually a gerund. Now, do you remember what a noun is? What's a noun?
Person, thing, animal, place.
Exactly, person, thing, animal, place, that's a noun. So every time we talk about noun, we talk about everything that surrounds us, right? Which is a person, thing, animal, or
Place.
Okay, so in this case, the ing is going to work like a noun. Okay? For example, fishing, right? Fishing is fun, or?
Smoking kills people.
Okay, smoking kills people. Now, sometimes we use the gerund form, we use it with the verb to be. For example, I am teaching, and you are?
Understanding.
Studying, learning,
Understanding.
right? Okay, so that would be the ing form, right? Okay, now the next PowerPoint slide is what a present participle is. Can you please read it, Kevin?
When we use a verb in ing form, more like a verb or an adjective, it's usually a present participle.
Okay, which is what I was talking about right now. For example, number 1, Elizabeth.
Anthony is fishing.
Okay, Anthony is fishing. Like I said, I am teaching, and you are? Learning. Number 2.
I have boring teacher.
Okay, so what does boring do? What does boring do, Elizabeth? What does boring do? Boring. What is boring doing in this sentence? It's
a verb.
Well, it's more, yes, it's more like a description, right? So what is this doing? What is boring doing?
Describe the teacher.
Describing, right? So this is an adjective because it's describing the teacher, right? It's describing the teacher. So ing sometimes works as a verb, like a present progressive, or as an adjective. This is called the present participle, but it means only this word, right? It's talking only about the word in gerund. Okay? Not the structure, because the structure is present perfect, and here is a description. Okay? Only the word. Alright, so let's continue then. So far so good, guys?
So far, so good.
Yes? Alright. Now, what's an infinitive form? Okay, Kevin, please.
Infinitive form is a simple with
Okay, it's a simple form with to. For example,
swim, drink, fly.
and that's it. Now, let's watch a little video, guys. Okay? Let's watch a video on gerund forms, and let's see what it talks about.
Hello guys, Kids, today we are going to talk about gerunds. A gerund is a verb that functions as a noun. And gerunds always end in ing. Swimming, crying, laughing are all gerunds.
Okay, let's make it stop. Do you see this verb, like? So like is followed by
ing.
a gerund. Do you see can stop? It's negative, but it's a verb together, right? It's a complex verb. Can stop,
Right.
crying. So can stop is followed by a gerund. What about well, this one is the first structure that we saw. All right, let's continue then.
After certain verbs, we always use gerunds and never infinitives.
Okay, so he said we never use what? We never use infinitives. And for example, is this list right here. You see it? Verbs plus gerunds. All these verbs right here are followed by gerunds. Right? For example, admit, number 2. Kevin, admit. I admit. ing. I admit. I admit. The next verb has to be an ing. The next verb. I admit doing my homework. I admit not doing my homework. I admit lying to you. Right?
For example, he avoids drinking cold water.
Okay, avoids drinking cold water. That's the correct form.
She considered buying a new house.
Okay. So right here. Avoids. Right here. Right here. Do you guys see it?
Yeah.
Avoid. Consider.
To
Do
eat
you see it?
vegetables.
You see it?
Yes.
Avoid. Consider. Okay, let's continue.
They denied saying all that.
Okay, deny ing saying. So let's see. Deny. Do you guys see it? Here it is. Deny. You see? So all these verbs right here go with gerund forms. All of them. Okay, let's continue then.
He finished reading. Or she imagined having a dog. He risked giving her a flower. She suggested going for a walk. At the same
Okay, now it's with infinitives.
time, there are some verbs after which we can use only infinitives. For
example, here, all these go with infinitives. You see them?
Yeah, agree.
Agree, aim, afford, appear, arrange, ask, care, and so on, right? So all these, they go with an infinitive, with a to play, to take, to dance, to have.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue with the video then. Here we go.
Uncle, she agreed to help. He always fails to understand his son. I hope to become famous.
Okay, so we have hope right here. You see it?
Yeah.
Hope, fail. What else? Fail. Agree. Remember? He said agree. Okay, let's continue.
Or, I refused to say I'm sorry. I managed to do my homework. That's all for today, guys. See you tomorrow.
Okay, guys. Okay, very good. So how was that? Was that clear? Yes. Did you understand the video? Yes. Okay, so we have this document or this sheet. It has a lot of functions or a lot of structures, but we are only focusing on two. We're focusing on gerund and infinitive only, right? Okay, so why don't we have a final activity before we go? Let's have this final activity, which is right here. This one. For example, we have.
We decided.
You need to find the main verb first. Okay? You need to find the main verb in order to know what structure you're going to use with the verb in parentheses. So for example, why don't you guys come to the front, please. Where's my razor? Right here. Okay, why don't you come to the front and let's do number 1. I'm gonna show you the other sheet so you can see it. Okay? So you're gonna be looking at it both. You're gonna be looking at both sheets. Can you lift it, Kevin? Can you lift the screen? Lift it up. So you can write on the board. There you go, thank you. Okay, so number one, Elizabeth, can you please read it?
We
Decided buy a new car. So you have, we decided blank. You're gonna say blank. Blank, buy a new car. So you need to find decide. Where do you see decide? Look, here's the gerund forms. Gerund forms. Do you see decide here? In D, letter D. Deny, detest, discuss, dislike. No? What about here? Do you see it with infinitive? Decide.
Yes.
Yeah, it's right there, right? So that means that decide goes with what? Infinitive or gerund? Infinitive. So what are you going to do? Here you go. So you're going to write the verb in the blank space. Infinitive. This one, but in infinitive. We decided. Okay, very good. To buy. Kevin, the next one, please. What is the main verb?
Do.
Can you please read it? We've got. Read it. Read it first. Read the sentence.
They've got some work.
Okay, so work, they have got. Okay. To get.
Get.
Yeah, right, because they have. Well, it's not here, but you know what it is, right? What's the correct form?
The infinitive.
Work. So work is infinitive. Okay, to do. Thank you. What about the next one, Elizabeth? Peter, you need to read it first.
Peter gave up.
Gave up. Okay, it's in past, right? It's past, but the real verb is to give up. So let's find give up first. Give up. F-G. It's not there. Give up. So you can use what? Verb preposition plus gerund. So give up has a preposition. So it's give up plus gerund. Very good. So you use the ing. Peter gave up. The gerund form of smoke. She's smoking. Thank you. Yeah. Kevin. Next one.
He liked blank an airplane.
Okay, he would like. So let's find would like. Do you see would like with the gerund form? Would
Yes. Like?
Do you see would like here in the gerund form?
No.
No, right? Do you see would like in the infinitive?
Yes.
Where?
The last
Can you
one.
Can you point at it? Okay, that one. All right. So what's the correct form? Gerund or infinitive?
Infinitive.
Okay, let me see.
He liked to fly.
Okay, very good. All right. Okay, guys, what will we type in? I'm gonna type only those 4 that you have. So the first one is to buy. The next one?
To do.
To do smoking and
Smoking.
to fly.
And
To
to
fly.
fly. Fly. Very good, let's check. You're gonna have 4 correct. Okay, so you got 40%. That means that you got them all correct, right? Okay, guys. So, was this clear? We're gonna leave it right there because we don't have much time. We don't have any more time. So, was that clear, guys?
Yeah.
Yes? So you got them all right. Look, happy face, and happy face. Okay? Thank you. So I hope this was clear enough for you guys to understand and be able to do the tasks and the homeworks in the book. Okay? Thank you.
See you
All right.
tomorrow.
All right, we're